And now, Guardian of Peace, I present you with an opportunity. These men rose up amid turmoil, but were not fated to realize their great potential. One had a vision for a better future, but embroiled innocence in a war of his own making. One was governed by bestial instinct, losing all sense of humanity. One was so consumed by prestige that he spurned worthy counsel. One was tamed and tethered, entrapped by overconfidence in his power. With no star to guide them, each wandered to his own bitter end. You, Guardian of Peace, reach out your hand. See what may become of this limitless dream.
Power is the currency of the day. We all need to get stronger.
I am grateful to each of you for heeding my call to gather as allies. We will now consolidate our forces and march on D.W.O's position in Luoyang.
D.W.O has had the Emperor under his control since the rebellion of the Ten Attendants. His Majesty is but a puppet now. To restore the power of the throne, D.W.O must be eliminated at once.
Yes, but I've heard that Louis Bu, a mighty general who slays men by the hundreds, has recently joined his ranks. Ding Yuan took him in as his son, but he betrayed him to follow D.W.O. I've heard that Lord Cao Cao has witnessed his prowess firsthand.
Indeed. As a warrior, he was unmatched. But Louis Bu is not the only one. They also have other formidable fighters at their disposal.
Nothing good ever comes from a loss of heart. If we fight together as one, we can win the day. I'm sure of it.
Lord Yuan Shao, you are both the head and the heart of our great coalition. You have our deepest trust.
Good. We must first break through Sishui Gate. Everyone, ready your ranks and prepare to march.
Yuan Shao. Such tiresome tactics. But sheep will always be prey, no matter how many flock together.
My lord, even in Suli, there are those who have come to fear your rule enough to side with the coalition forces. It is rumored that you had retainers and members of the imperial family brutally killed, as well as any who dissented to your decisions. Some even accuse you of defying the will of the heavens and have begun stirring unrest.
Enough. What has reverence ever done to better the world and its people? Li Zhou, if you cannot obey me, get out of my sight.
But Lord D.W.O, just like Cao Cao and Wang Yun, there may be others bold enough to try to take your life again.
The precious blade to which you allude failed to pierce my heart. Instead, it now rests in my grasp.
Right.
Still, yes, now is a good time. Let's hear your thoughts on the matter. As my loyal subject, you need not fear losing your head for giving advice. Then guard me with yours. None are as loyal as you. Although I suppose you are only loyal to your cause, rather than to me. As long as I continue to prove my strength as a ruler, you will never turn against me. Of that, I am sure. The Coalition and their tactics cannot prevent the inevitable. They will be consumed by our furious strength. The weak shall perish as the strong survive. It's time the rats of the Central Plains learned the rule of might.
I see. So Lord Huaxiong has fallen at Sushui Gate. They've defeated one of our best generals. This momentum will carry them to Hulao Gate, where they'll try to overwhelm us with numbers.
Is that so? They're bolder than I thought. Zhang Liao, Jia Shu, take the field and drive Yuan Shao's rabble away. Numbers mean nothing when their army's a pack of rats. They will be no match for you.
Yes, as you wish.
Accompany them into battle. Those eyes of yours should tip the scales in our favor.
Indeed. With us leaving to press the attack, our main base will be exposed. But there's nothing to fear. After all, we have a man who fights like an invincible god on our side.
Louis Bu, you are to stand guard at Hulao Gate.
You would waste my skills on guard duty? I have no interest in bloodless battles.
Calm yourself. Your time will come, whether you like it or not.
Very well. If it brings me closer to a true challenge, then I'll play your game for now.
Lord Louis Bu is often likened to the great General Li Guang. Lord D.W.O's trust in him is not misplaced. Still, I have to wonder, what is Lord Wang Yun's daughter doing here?
For all her beauty, she's also very capable as an assassin. So, I've decided that it's safer to keep her within arm's reach. Don't let her out of your sight in battle. Why not? Who else would I ask? You're both of the same ilk in my eyes.
Lord D.W.O, you need not worry. I would never defy your orders. Not even for my father.
At any rate, that is the plan. Jia Shu will explain our strategy in detail. Now go. Crush that putrid heap of dregs into the ground. Listen.
Right then. This is... Yep.
You there?
Yep.
Come!
Most kind of you.
Uh-huh.
Diaochan shall fulfill my duty.
Move out! The Coalition is nothing but a ragtag gang. Once they lose their cornerstone, they will soon flee and scatter. Cao Cao, Sun Jian, and Yuan Shao. Bring them down. We will be victorious.
Now on warriors, gather in the center of the battlefield. Concentrate our forces and break through the enemy defenses.
March forward!
The enemy are purposeful in their movement. It would spell trouble if they massed their troops. We should also send in our forces.
We march at once!
The enemy officer
spearhead is approaching the gate. We should deal with them too.
The weaklings have all flocked together. Treat them to stones and fire arrows. Gotta be quicker. All my might. With all my might.
But Lord D.W.O, that would endanger our allies as well.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
He does not kill.
Listen here. Don't let up now. Abandon anyone without strength to survive. No exceptions.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
This isn't good. Let's send in more reinforcements.
Start the advance!
The enemies who tried to take the gates have been wiped out. The path for the demon is now clear. Louis Boo, your time has finally come.
About time. You will all bear witness to the power of the greatest warrior, unrivaled under the heavens. It's time to advance.
No sacrifices are too much in the face of victory. I wonder who will be left to die next.
I'll leave this area to you.
Behold the strength of a true warrior.
It's Luibu! We gotta get out of here!
All my might!
No matter how many pests swarm, I'll crush them all.
I cannot believe that one man could do all this. Not a man. Demon.
He's only one man. I don't care how strong he is. Surround him and send him to hell. End this here. Gotcha.
This appears to be as far as we go. This appears to be as far as we go.
I, D.W.O, acknowledge your power. You are a true warrior of the three kingdoms. Swarm all you will. You are but mere insects. I shall crush you all at once.
We're evenly matched. Still, keep your guard up.
The battle is growing ever more strenuous for us. We must seek a solution.
This is as far as we go. I'm afraid I must retreat.
Time to act.
Perfect timing. I was looking for an opportunity to test my new tactics.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Got this! Got you! All my might! All my might! All my might! I'm falling back. Sorry, I couldn't be of more assistance. Take this!
The enemy officer.
We'll
has
finish
been
them in
defeated.
one fell swoop and put an end to the rabble. On the advance.
This is as far as we go. I'm afraid I must retreat.
I'll show you how much.
All my might!
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
That's enough, Louis Boo. Kill their leader and finish this once
The
and
enemy
for all.
officer has been defeated.
Very well. This won't take long.
The enemy officer
It's time
has
to
been defeated.
advance.
Curse that. He must be stopped at all
mission lies the
costs.
way.
Strengthen our defenses.
You're not the first
and
to
engage them.
underestimate me based on my
The
appearance.
enemy
Forward
officer
march!
has been defeated.
Louis Boo on the field. Now's our chance. Advance swiftly and strike at D.W.O's jugular.
So the coalition forces have bared their fangs. Send out our reserves and meet the enemy.
We march at once!
The enemy are acting in hate, and their commanders themselves are vulnerable. Let us hunt them. You know what you must do. Take advantage of this and end it.
Out of the way. I'm sick of hunting paltry fodder.
Do you truly think a path will open on the battlefield at your request?
Halt your advance here and now!
Louis Boo! You've got a fight on your hands. Aye,
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Louis Boo! You'll go no further unless you defeat me!
The time is right. Go.
Rushing all the way out here? Well, if you wish to become my prey, then I'll happily hunt you. All my might.
No hesitation!
You gotta be quicker. Got this.
All my might.
I will break you!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
My power alone is insufficient for a comeback.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Going my way today. Maybe next time.
The enemy officer
This is tough,
has
no
been
matter how you
defeated.
slice it.
My power alone is insufficient for a comeback. My power alone is insufficient for a comeback.
The moment has come.
You are just in time. We're about to begin the counterattack. An unfortunate turn. And here I thought we had become friends.
The enemy officer
Just I was ever here. Until next time. We put our lives on
The enemy officer has been defeated.
That is the respect we heed to those.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I see you.
All my might. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Looking rough. Looking rough. Let's go. Looking rough. Looking rough.
This appears to be as far as we go.
Looking rough.
All my might.
Here's the resistance is futile.
Cannot hold out for much longer.
Let's give it to them. See it.
Put the pressure on!
You are a true warrior of the three kingdoms.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Officer, are you kidding me? Ha! Our hard work has borne fruit. We've got the upper hand now.
You came here just at the right time. You certainly know how to fight a battle. Well aware of your skill. I have every bit of strength to take you on.
Let's get serious. Got this.
Gotta be quicker.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Coming at you. Got you.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Amazing. You are a swift and deadly warrior. All my might. Let's go. Let's go. D.W.O is right in front of us.
The enemy officer
Defeat him,
has
and
been
victory
defeated.
will be ours.
Looking rough.
Must retreat. Well, I still can.
Just starting. That it?
Sorry. You know me. I'm not going to pull any punches. What just really? Damn it! Shame to start. It's over. Not done yet.
The enemy officer
I still need
has
it.
been defeated.
That means I must fall back for now.
Boo. Unfortunate. I thought that we might be able to walk the same path.
You seem to fight at my side. Your guts earn my respect.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Time to act.
Every rebel blade lies broken. Now we take the offensive. On the advance. With all my might. Let's go.
Gotta be quicker.
Going down.
On the advance.
This should do it. Ready yourself.
All my might. This area is now under my control.
Not over yet.
This area belongs to us now.
My body belongs to this
area is now under my control.
I see it. Your suffering ends here. Difficult situation. Your suffering ends here.
My skill!
I see it. Difficult situation.
My skill!
I see it. Difficult situation. My mission is the way.
Okay. This area belongs to us now.
You're not the first to underestimate me based on my appearance.
Reached its zenith.
You're not the first
None
to
can
underestimate
stand
me
up
based
to
on
us.
my appearance.
The time is right.
Ready yourself!
With all my might.
All my might.
Fluidity in your movements.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Mesmerizing.
So we have a duel then. Be warned. I shall not hold back.
Quicker.
Disappear. Take this.
of felling traitors falls to me, Yuan Shao. Here and now, I shall fulfill my duty as leader of the Alliance.
So you're their general, are you? Your death is imminent. Prepare yourself.
Here's the resistance is futile. Let's end this. Got you.
This appears to be as far as we go.
All my might. Let's end this. That an officer? You must be kidding. Let's go. Looking rough.
Your aid is truly welcome. I reckon we are all over dead now.
Looking rough. Let's get serious. Looking rough. Tables turn. Looking rough. Cannot hold out for much longer. Take this. Looking rough. All my might. Looking rough. Let's go. Looking rough. Oh my God! Is that it? The enemy officer has been defeated. Battle. Gotta be quicker. Gotta be quicker than that. All my might. Is that it? This lasted as long as his hours. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Now at the mercy of demons.
Only a few officers left on their side. They had superior numbers, but what a disappointment they have been.
Anybody provide me with a decent challenge?
I've slain the enemy officer!
So, we're meant to fight then. I don't like this, but I will crush you nonetheless.
Looking rough. Whoa. Looking, gotta be quicker. Whoa.
I'm sorry. I'm going to withdraw.
Let's end this. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Bested here. I won't forget this. I will have my revenge.
Let's get serious. Oh my might. Bring him down. shall not be able to hold out at this rate. As leader, I cannot allow myself to fall! How unmatched you are. You should be honored. Got you!
I'll show you how much better I am.
Simply incredible! A feat no other could perform.
Take this. Ready yourself.
The time is right. Go.
My mission lights the way.
All my might.
You should be honored.
Gotta be quicker. Got this. See ya.
You should be honored.
Ready yourself.
This territory is ours. The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go.
Failed as leader of this alliance.
The coalition has hereby been defeated. Now no one stands in my way. I will show you what peace achieved through might looks like.
I see. Then I'll give it some thought.
I sincerely hope that you will, Lord Louis-Bu. Thank you for taking the time to hear me out.
Not at all. I was losing patience with that boring banquet anyway.
I'm really glad we got the chance to talk. Please retire early and rest well tonight. Sweet dreams. Eavesdropping, are we? There's no need to apologize. You just happened to be passing by, right? I have something to ask you. Do you really believe that this path you've chosen will lead to an age of peace? I see. So, it must be too soon to tell for certain. The path before me is already set. As my father's sword, I know that I have no real will of my own. But even so, I want nothing more than for you to make your own choice without regret. As someone likely born to the same fate as you, that is my one and only wish. That goes for whatever path you choose, even if it does not cross with mine. And with that, I take my leave. Sleep well.
The Coalition forces have collapsed, and their ranks are scattered. Their defeat at Hulao Gate was a devastating blow. Now's our chance to crush them once and for all. I'm giving you an army to command. Show them what it really means to be strong.